Don't need the recap. Played the last game like, I don't know, 2 months ago maybe. Once there was an explosion. Bang that echoed through the world. Phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Beach things, BTs, lost spirits of the dead found their way into our midst. When they came into contact with the living, the result was an instant annihilation of Wait Out. Since most could neither see nor sense BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from the outside world. Cities became isolated, and humanity crept towards extinction. To unite what was left of America, a porter named Sam forged a bond with a bridge baby BB called Lou, who possessed a special connection to the other side. Together they journeyed west across the continent, reconnecting the people through the chiral network. But on the day that the United States of America celebrated the nation's rebirth, Sam and Lou vanished without a trace. Though UCA officials attempted to track them down, the Paris whereabouts remain unknown.
Me? I've always loved porters.
Fragile?
Through freezing rain and biting wind. Across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts. They come to deliver something priceless. A glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window. My sole connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again. Today.
Minus 61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the crazy system's turned into traps and the fears switching sides. I own $1 million
The hell are those?
worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? Minus 61.
George Miller?
Now
What?
the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some
Yeah, Mark
kind of
McQuarrie's back.
gamble and watch the
Nice.
city drown. Where is it that I belong?
Hey, Sam?
Minus 61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun's out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at the trial. What is left and what is right? I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending.
Okay, I really hope I don't fall in this game. Let me not walk forward immediately.
Okay, time to head home.
Ah yes, the movement of Death Stranding. Where even are we in the US? Are we even in the US? Or the UCA? Oh, that's nice. Okay, what are those? I'm obviously avoiding those because are those just tar crabs? Or worse, tar spiders? I don't want to interact with them in any way. Valve. Ooh. Bit of a drop. What?
I feel that.
There are earthquakes in this game? Oh hell. Gatequake measuring 4 on the G scale. That's not terrifying.
Oh shit.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, okay. Excited to see what else they do with the environment here.
Great.
Good. The rain that makes you old. How's it gonna affect this terrain, if at all? Oh, that's an actual storm. Strong winds. Nice. I was driving through something a bit worse than this earlier today, but... Damn. Hey. First of many. See a river down there, that seems like fun. We have the ladder. Next.
Almost there.
Not to reiterate, that looks fantastic. No, nah, it's worth reiteration. How's that water looking? Ooh, that's heavier than it looks.
There, we made it.
Minus 61 by Woodkid. Nice. Of course. Okay. It's interesting. Did his dooms go up? Never mind. That's awesome. Nice little safe haven.
Hey. Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. Come on, open up. There you go.
Who are you? Okay, good. Just fragile. Okay. Thought the whale was with her. And the Conan O'Brien otter. All right.
Who's there? Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid the death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hartman is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out deliveries.
Not the drones. I think you only use those twice, maybe.
There's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters, that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south.
It's either Canada or
Just
Mexico.
like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say? Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA.
Oh.
The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
What's the BT state?
Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion.
I don't think I ever got a void out to occur.
Several
My
Mexican
last
cities
games.
were wiped off
The
the
last
map in
game.
this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Why, Sam?
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico.
Okay.
I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control, claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Oh, you can just say I won't do it. Well, I'll do it.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Still drinking Time Porter. Goddamn wheat beer. Episode 1. Sam. How does this go south besides going to Mexico? What goes wrong? Also, does this mean Pecora canonically lives in Mexico?
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring? Huh.
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
So this is the handcuffs of this game.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with a delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information to review the cargo current.
Of course, cargo management.
This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment.
Thank you.
All these weapons can be sure to...
Handgun. Left shoulder.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
And what auto arrange, sure.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there.
Okay.
There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
That is interesting.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
I assume I can just get around that easily.
Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, it's simple. You just cross the bridge once. Let's get going.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
Let's get going. That's where bandits are at, I assume. Ooh, that's bright. Damn. Oh, through the wall. Officially in Mexico. What is that? Oh no. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Is that the sand that makes you old? How fast is that approaching? Oh, that is approaching quick. Yeah, that's overtaking stuff. Okay. And it's at the station. Alright, okay. Kind of have to go into that then.
Storm's coming through.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Hope we're not hit by that. Yep, showing off all your cool weather effects immediately. Love to see it. Yeah, already this game has more than impressed me. Oh, that's fun. Any BTs here? Oh, that's nice. Very, very nice. You good? Sandstorm has passed. Nice. What I want an answer to immediately is what were those chiral crabs? Goddamn, Mexico's already tough. Frozen to the deep end, I guess. Give us an earthquake, torrential downpour, and the sandstorm. Yeah, alright. Can't wait to get my Amazon delivery van. Game changer. Covered in sand.
You must
Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online.
Alright.
There'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes? Chido. There's hardly a scratch on this cargo.
Oh, just immediate. No fanfare. No 5 menus like the last game. That's
We
nice.
wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in. It's just like everyone says.
Halfway through
You're
second
a man
star.
that people can rely on. Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
So much sand. It's a bit lonelier without Lou. Let's get started.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection. Now displaying your current order grade.
Ah, yes. Do you have to get all these to 60 again?
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Oh, stealth? Stealth, combat, servicemanship, porter, and bridge link. Interesting.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey.
Yay, the
We
private
prepared
room.
a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again.
Oh, more questions. Nice.
As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area.
I mean, yeah, that's the
Trying to
expected
prevent the
result.
emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, chiral contamination has only grown worse.
Of course.
All of these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate,
Oh,
which
yeah,
in
yeah,
turn
okay,
has
yeah.
resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right. Well, our corpse
So if the
disposal
constant-
problem is no longer an issue thanks to you.
With the constant
There's
sandstorms,
nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we
if
created.
you cremate
Fear of
BTs
and damage from
and all their
time-following
essence
irradiative
goes into the
exposure
air,
will continue to be a concern.
if they
And
get
let's
caught
not
up in
forget
a,
about the
in a
bandits
storm,
willing
what
to attack
happens?
travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats.
Speaking of
You
combat,
brought us more than a connection to the outside.
was there a non-lethal version? Did I receive a non-lethal version of the gun,
Now
or
get started right
Fragile
away
gave
on
me
preparing your
lethals?
next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
time to take a shower, get all the sand off me? Oh, nice little area.
Please relax and enjoy your stay.
What's the new drink? Take a shower, Sam. You look like a ghost. Thank God these cutscenes are still here. But is there a steamer for a ride with Norman Reedus? Is that gone? Oh, he can get sunburn? Sandstorm took a lot out of you. Just a bad dream. Oh, okay. Yeah, very bad dream. Huh. Another Amelie? Yeah.
Lou.
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, this stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Work is the same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Her skin's gotten better. It's nice to see. Oh, hooray, we get to collect another assortment of green action figures. Chiral tea. It's just an Arizona iced tea. Let's chug them all. I know how this game works. Drinking with you, Sam. Red Kylobites? Are they Tabasco Kylobites? What do you mean hunger is saturated? Sure. Nothing to plug into this time.
So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you.
When can I build the highways and byways?
Details of the mission while
1200 meters with some fording. Yeah, ring's definitely much heavier. Ooh, that was nice. Ring's definitely much heavier in this game than the last. Alright, I see a hook I can grab onto at least. Well. Oh yeah, that has risen significantly since I last looked down. Slow down a bit, Sam. Oh, you can connect ladders? That's fantastic. But there go both of my ladders. Just to ford a single river. I was about to become Indy Austin for a second. Like, if I saw any water running down here towards the river like that, my god. Can I follow it to the source? I don't know if disasters can, Ooh, that's... Oh, what the hell are those? I don't want to find out. It doesn't look like disasters can occur at the same time. Or they're all heading in my direction, aren't they? They're all looking at me, trying to get to me. No, please don't. So until I see an earthquake happen at the same time as a rainstorm or a sandstorm, I'm just gonna believe that they can't occur. They can't coincide. Really nice. Yeah, because that's not a river on the map. That's just a flood. It's awesome. You seem like a nice bunch. Got the grill out, patio ready. There we go.
Perfecta. It's rare to see cargo in such amazing condition. Did not think we would ever get this back, but seems I was wrong.
Ooh, 1 star. I do like the new looks of non-connected people. It's much better than just the regular static from the first game. Okay, I have to go through the forest to get to Deadman.
I should have given birth to my child
that's,
ages ago. But for some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months.
That's
If something's wrong
interesting.
with my body, I can't tell what it is. And not knowing is
Porcus the
driving me
Ace?
insane.
You
But
waiting for the
with one of our
Navy
new
to be off your
medical
back?
units, I might finally be able to get answers. I want to believe I can still bring this child into the world.
Do I want to hear the sad story of this place as I deliver more and more to this place? Spider Hill? Yeah, do we finally learn what those spiders are? Oh, that just dried up. Right from my eyes. That's a bit strange, but I'll take it. Yeah, what the hell are these? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, fuck you. Please don't tell me they're hiding in the trees above me. Why are there spiders? As long as just go around them, it's fine. Unless you know you... Yeah. Just don't step on them. Whew, okay. So not too bad. Unless you're very phobic. They only attack if you attack first, which is very, very nice of them. Okay, not too many enemies.
Feeling good.
Nobody in the structure. They don't have an early warning system anymore. Oh, okay, I can see how many are alive at the top. That's nice. Say alive as if I don't just want to knock them unconscious. Come on, bud.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours?
Missing one. What's his dream now? Oh. It's interesting.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising.
Oh,
Better
okay, we
hurry
have to
over there,
fight.
Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
Gotta be prepared for a fight. Do not like that Aurora. I'm assuming that's where we're heading. Yep. Yeah, that was just an aid request, alright. Let me drop off my backpack, please. Thank God I still have the grenade pouch. Now we can afford to drop everything off. One down. Where's the last ones at? Oh, that's nice. You're definitely gonna introduce something to me. It's a large open space. Or a lot can happen. Or we can just meet up with dead men. Have a nice old time. Okay, good, we're good. There we go. Good old Alex.
Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
All of Mexico? Is that right?
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember
I
who
remember
am.
you, Witherstone.
The name's Alex. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight.
Alright.
That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation.
Good way to end off
We'll keep
episode
you
1.
posted, Sam.
Where is Deadman anyway? Is he gonna meet up with us? Oh, of course. He's gonna ambush us in the shower again. Aww. No, he's just gonna watch us sleep
It's
for a
been
bit.
too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes.
Whose body is that?
And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt.
Right.
And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites.
I have way too much fun with
They
this.
tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes.
Not the loot and
But
stuff.
that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region.
So fine.
Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning.
Low altitude
Not far
flight.
from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network.
Yeah, that did cause a lot of
across North America,
problems.
and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The
I remember
researchers
the
duly
trek
installed
from
cameras to study the gate
California
and its
back to
surrounding
DC.
area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind
What?
you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America.
Australia?
Like the birds. But to confirm
That
their
shift to
suspicion,
South America?
they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent
Job,
with
Sam.
the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate.
Aussies?
They spoke English. And they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic B2 just showed
Time
up
to
outside.
fight. What are we fighting? Okay, it is in that area. Nice. Oh. That's disturbing. Fucking Skarsgård. Myrakis looking. Die. Come on. That. Okay, that's annoying. Get up, Sam. Stay alive, Sam. Can you not kick me off the network right now? I'm doing something, bud. Get up. Oh my god. Stop that. There it goes. 2 tries. Should not have taken 2. Very fun design, though. Oh. One less scare. Oh, okay. That should be the end of episode 1. It's now on YouTube. If you want to see more, I'll be posting probably episodes daily. So like, comment, subscribe. Join me for this entire journey. I'll probably be platinuming this. I did the first one. I'm gonna take a shower.
As I said before,
Will Sam
there's something
never
I
be
need to
able to
tell
get
you.
just a
It's
full
about
night of
Luke.
sleep?
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Luz. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago. long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up.
Oh,
We want Lou to live a long and healthy life.
in the MMR.
It's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you.
You have to make the journey back.
As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people,
Oh, it's this one.
I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left.
No.
So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms.
Oh.
But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
God damn.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
One more delivery to close it out. There we go. Let's head back home.
Hey, Sam. About that message Deadman left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead.
Thanks,
I'm
Alex.
sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC
Oh,
to
good.
construct generators and bridges.
Can I get a bike?
Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with
Okay.
2 front wheels. You'll be able to build. It's a you can own. So without coverage. Once again, be safe out there.
Yay, the bike. Oh.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
Alright, let's go. Vaccines acquired.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh, that's strange. Oh, new lore.
Jibber jabber jibber jabber jabbering. Walking towards the light that guides you home.
Rest in peace, Ryan.
Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us. Nobody knows. To carry your weight into the oblivion. Deep into the unknown. But it's just how it goes.
Who is the artist?
What's this? I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Oh, Lawrence. I remember their post about.
I always thought you'd come to my head one day.
I remember their post about thank you for Kojima for allowing me to play such a character, and it's Lauren playing Lauren. Some real speed going down here. What is the buka? Oh.
You a porter?
Just a random guy.
I don't recall
Alright.
having any outstanding orders. I'll find dandy, but with the advent of A-Pass, I hear the porter's time's coming to an end. Wonder what the man who delivers would say about that if he was still around. Anyway, the trekking boot data I shared is for a design but differently. My methods are probably closest to those of the man
No,
who
no, I
delivers.
took
The term Volca.
It's fine and good, but I was in my car most of the time. Oh, back to the shelter. I was afraid of that.
Nobody's home. Maybe outside.
There's our footprints. Fragile. Uh-oh.
What the hell happened? Lou.